season they've had here, and suddenly the theatre is dreaming again. The Renaissance Reds and the Reading Royals, a super heavyweight former champion bouncing vivaciously off the ropes, and a weary, bruised contender with a remote. Jones go again now. Jones, Young and Sanchez began the Cup final in May, as well as the 11. Much interest in United's bench, which includes two teenagers, Jimmy Garner and the brilliantly exciting 17-year-old Tahith Chong. Without a win in 10 and under new management, Reading are always experimental right now. They bring back skipper Liam Moore in central defence to the disappointment of John O'Shea nostalgists. Tyler Blackett is suspended. Little Liam Kelly returns as a pocket rocket in midfield. But the top lines are the inclusion of Callum Harriott, his first start after more than 2 years of injury absence, and an FA Cup debut up top for 18-year-old Danny Loader, an England under-17 World Cup winner in 2017. Well worth watching, Jim Begley.
Yeah, not bad for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to have the likes of Lukaku and Sanchez leading game time, and part of a United side that now receives much more support from midfield with Pereira, Fred and McTominay today. And for Reading, that system may change to 4-5-1. Loader might get a bit lonely up front, but I'm looking forward to Andy Rinamotta's performance. He's a good all-rounder and they'll need his midfield drive.
Could do with the recuperative powers of this competition, but Jim Beglin, can you make a case for them? Ilori, good win, shoulder to shoulder with Lukaku, who left a bit on him. Ilori. Swift, heavy first to meet him, it spanned kindly for Lukaku. Sanchez to run at Yadom. Alexis Sanchez. Yadom, tripped by Young. Just a guy 2 years out of the side with injuries, had a horrible time. McTominay, Alexis Sanchez. Oh, that was a lovely football from United, and it was only a couple of inches over the bar.
There's your reminder to Reading. I mean, this is much more like what we've seen of late from the team in red. The 1- and 2-touch passing, and just everybody on the move, and see McTominay. The midfield runners, much more of that for Manchester United these days, and he wasn't too far out. Got great power behind it, Sanchez.
It's a good challenge from Moore. Played early by Swift, far too early.
Yeah.
Away from Dallow, and set for Harriott, and here is Yadom into the Stretford end. Rush of blood.
Been there and done that whilst wearing the number 3 once upon a time, and I also suffered from a nosebleed at the Stretford end. I mean, this is a wonderful opportunity, and Yadom can actually get this under control. He has the time. Once it's miskicked, and he'll be annoyed with himself because...
Тараном на чужую оборону, уже до штрафной, споткнулся о мяч, бьется левой и Финн.
Harriott, Swift, Loader's onside. No, he's not. Sanchez, Mata. Young, juggled for Mata, Fred! Flag's up, flag is up.
Yeah, when it's played by Mata.
It's a penalty. Foul on Juan Mata. As he delivered a pass for Fred, who in the event was probably offside. Mata scores! And Manchester United's first genuine threat turns into Manchester United's first goal. There's a fair bit of meat to pick out of these bones.
Неплохо, Alexis, уже в штрафной.
The attack, Mata finding Sanchez, Lukaku making good movement inside the penalty area. Round Yakala, he squeezes it in for 2. And it all came after a mistake from John Swift in the midfield. Possession surrendered so cheaply, and right at the end of the half, Manchester United double their advantage.
Well, the scoreline doesn't really reflect what we've seen in this first half. Reading really unlucky. Terrific play from United, though. Alexis Sanchez, I think, has been at the heart of all United's best.
Ну отдай же пораньше, конечно. Лоудер 1 на 1, обыгрывает Ромеро. Не острый ли угол?
John Swift's corner, Yadom competing for it. Yadom again. Good way to get the ball back. Romelu Lukaku. Juan Mata can run at Darmian. He's got away from Darmian. And Luke Cole! Unmistakable. Chong up alongside, Rashford infield. Tahith Chong is beaten to it. And still Ashley Young. And he's away from Rinomota. And Young for Fellaini.